Hello and welcome to the Big Fact Podcast, the podcast dedicated to the world's most mind-blowing facts. Well, we say mind-blowing, but we mean kind of pointless. I'm Susan Owens.
And I'm Tom Williots, and each week one of us will bring 3 facts to this table on a very specific topic.
But there's a catch. One of the facts is completely made up, and it is up to the other host to figure out which is fact and what's just a big fact lie.
Absolutely.
That was the best I ever did the opener.
I can't believe you got through it. I was sitting here like, Jesus, she's going to mess it up.
Well, I do have my name fully highlighted in yellow, so that I did my name and not your name, so there's that as well. But yeah, no, I'm getting into the groove of this, I think.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
We've got 3 episodes left of the series, but no, I'm glad.
Season 2, I'm really going to come into my era.
Yeah,
You know, that's my peak.
You're going to start paying attention to the actual podcast.
Yeah, start paying me.
right, okay. That, implies that I have any money to give. How are you? How's your week? I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like it's been ages.
It does feel like ages since we were together. I had a bit of time off, so I haven't seen you in a bit. So I was gallivanting around London with a friend who's over from Amsterdam.
You look touristy.
I know, literally. We didn't know touristy things. We got our nails done and we stayed in and watched Step Up.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was actually quite iconic.
Step Up, the old street dance film. Step Up.
You sound 400 years old when you say that.
Is that the street dancing
the old
film?
street jiggle? No. Well, the first one is, I guess there's an element of street dance in all of them. I'm not going to go in. Every dance film has the exact same plot line. So, like, you know the plot line of Step Up because it's the same as every other one. And all of the Step Ups have the same plot line.
There's always a scene where they dance in the rain somewhere.
That's
right?
in the second Step
Obviously,
Up.
of course.
They dance in the rain. I
Step
think
Up
they
to
might.
the streets.
Yes. I think they might dance in the rain in the third one as well.
Probably.
It's up for debate.
Okay.
For the debate. But yeah, the first one's got Channing Tatum in it. And his ex-wife.
Right. So a guy I went to school with, he is a dancer, and he was in Magic Mike in London. Magic Mike Live.
Ooh, fun.
So on his Instagram stories, he was just like, every week, just sort of posting stories of him and Channing Tatum, just like.
So is Channing Tatum heavily involved? I know he's like
he's like
a founder.
Yeah, so he's like the sort of exec of it or whatever, but I think he would occasionally just either be there or perform. I'm not 100% sure, but he'd just be involved.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of dancing in front of Channing Tatum. Not dancing all sexy like that. I couldn't do it. Because he's like the man for it. Like.
Well, yeah.
So couldn't be me actually.
Well, I'm not entirely sure you're what they're looking for.
Oh, okay. Well, I give it a go.
No disrespect.
Yeah. Is that to do with the fact that I'm not a very good dancer or that I'm a woman?
Probably because you're a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
you might be a great dancer. I don't know.
Guess that means I'm a great dancer. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you what I've been up to.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was about me. Okay. Yes. Go on, Tom. What were you up to?
My friend was doing a half marathon this weekend in London. The big half. So we went and saw him. It was great.
That's stressful.
Yeah, but it was really good fun. So I kind of felt like we had done a half marathon by the end of it, because the good thing about marathons and half marathons in London is that the transport network's so good that you can see them at the start, and then jump on the tube or a bus or whatever, and then see them at mile 6 or whatever, and then jump again, see them at mile 12. So you're seeing them at multiple points, whereas in other places where there's a marathon, you kind of only really see them once. But I felt like there was so much like running upstairs and escalators at Tube and getting on the DLR and all that. And I felt exhausted by the end of it.
You were taking the gels out of your fanny pack to stay,
literally.
Get your energy up.
Yeah, grabbing a banana as I went past the grocery store.
Chucking a cup of water over your face.
It was really tough.
It's really stressful navigating.
I got swept up in the atmosphere.
Oh, no.
And you're going to love this. I've signed myself up for a half marathon next year.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, that's so dumb. That's actually dumb. Like, why? You can't just get the bug and just decide I'm going to run a marathon. I don't understand why people keep doing this. It actually drives me insane.
Why?
People just get the notion they can run a marathon.
Yeah, you just do a bit of training.
Okay, how much training are you going to do? How much training are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'll find some sort of plan, I think. I like...
What, like an app?
Yeah, I like reading about this sort of stuff and then sort of failing to put it into practice. I think that's what I'm going to do.
I did read a book about running last year, but it was more about how much running sucks, but when you run, when you're anxious and stuff, like you can't deny that you feel 10 times better. Yeah, Bella Mackey wrote a book about it.
Oh, right. Greg James' wife.
Yes. Well, very established author actually, and also
that too.
Greg James.
Thank
you.
Sorry.
But yeah, it was really interesting, and it made me want to start running. But I would never run a marathon.
But you've been running quite a lot recently.
Yeah, when you say quite a lot though, I'm going out for a run, and I run for like 4 minutes, and then I'm standing on the side of the street like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, that's how I feel.
Right.
But I'm getting there.
I think you could do a half.
I'm getting there. Yeah. I just I just see people running around with the gear, do you know, like they're wearing like those weighted vests, and they just look like they've got their shit together, and I just really don't have my shit together at all.
We saw a mix with this half that we saw at the weekend. You saw the sort of serious runners. That in all the gear, the proper trainers, all of that, the glasses, like they're not shades because they're not tinted. They're just like running glasses. I don't know what they do. All of that sort of stuff. And then there was a woman who ran past dressed as like a bunch of grapes. So you get two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, I like the people that dress up for the marathon. I think that's the best way to do it. And like it's kind of then if you do really badly, everyone's like, no, but she gave like you did it for the gimmick. Do you know what I mean?
It's okay because you were dressed as Big Ben. So fair
fine,
enough. Yeah,
fine. Well, how long is the marathon you're doing? Half marathon?
Half marathon is 13.2 miles. I think.
I've walked a mini marathon before.
What's a mini marathon?
I think it's like 5K. Oh. But it's like through Dublin and it's like for charity. Sorry, it's for charity.
Let's stop. Let's just stop telling anyone who walks just a little bit that they're doing an X marathon, something of a marathon. No, you're not. You just went on a walk.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't train for it and I didn't really have to.
Of course you didn't. You didn't train
walking
for it.
5K isn't really difficult. But like, it's for charity. You just do whatever. Fine. But people were obviously running it, but you could just walk it. And I was like 16, so they let us just walk it.
Do people sponsor you for that?
Yeah. You probably could raise money and stuff.
People got too much money, man. I'm not sponsoring you to walk around the block.
Sorry, people like hate cancer. You wouldn't understand, but people hate cancer.
That's nothing to do with the charity. It's to do with you putting the effort in. If you did a half marathon, I'd sponsor you.
Yeah, I'm good for sponsoring people when they do a marathon.
All right, well, I'll hold you to that when I start my fundraising.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
I'm all right at it. Like, yeah, I'll chuck a few pound out.
Cool.
Maybe.
Tenner.
If I come and watch you, do I have to pay you? Can I just watch? That feels like equal effort, right?
You can just watch, but just know that you're stealing from charity.
Okay, I can live with that, I think.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, what's the charity?
The brain tumour charity.
Oh, well, now I feel
Yeah, now you feel bad.
Okay, I'll donate.
Thank you. Should we get on with some facts?
Okay, just give me a chance to shout out your charity there.
Yeah. So this is a fun episode because this is going out on my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
How old are you?
28.
Ooh. so old. You are getting old.
Getting older.
Okay.
So Sabrina is turning 30 this year.
Yes, your wonderful wife.
Freaking out about it.
Okay.
She's freaking out.
I think 30 is quite a flex, I think, in my mind.
Do you think?
But I'm saying that
I think you feel like a proper adult.
An adorable, young, youthful 26.
26.
Yeah. But I think 30 is a bit of a flex. I think all the ages in between 25 and 30 just feel like nothing. Although I've heard a lot of people say when they turn 27, they suddenly were like, oh my God. Like there's something about 27 feels a bit weird. It's like the impending scary Sunday scaries vibe that you get in life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 28. Excited?
Well, not now.
Okay.
we were in a restaurant the other day, and our waiter was really young, really lovely guy. I can't remember what his name is now. Something like Finley or something like that.
Slam.
And we were talking about Busted.
I love
the band Busted. Yeah, obviously.
Mm.
And Serena just went, Finley, do you know who Busted are? And he went, I was born in 2006. We were like, oh. God.
Oh, that's so grim.
Yeah,
that's really grim. I remember like my friend would always tell me like, oh, my brother was born in 2000. So his, age is always the year that it's in. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. Like brother's so young. But now her brother's like 23 and I'm like, ooh, that's so weird keeping track that way. And my cousin's like that as well. It's just like, you just always know. It's like a constant reminder that they're so much younger than you. It's bizarre, a bit creepy.
Really, really creepy.
But yeah, so are you, just a sidebar to that age thing, are you and Sabrina the kind of people that annoy the waiter to the point where you're having that deep of a conversation with them? Because like I would hate
No, we're not. But he was the sort of waiter, he was brilliant, but he was very, very friendly and very conversational. And actually it was the sort of restaurant where the waiter will like talk you through the entire menu.
Oh,
and you're just sitting there like, not really listening to him, but kind of waiting for him to stop so you can just be like, tap water, please.
Yeah.
You know,
they don't
so
do that for you at Pizza Express.
he set that vibe up, I think, the sort of chatty conversation. So we just thought, we'll throw that conversation back at them.
Yeah. You were like showing off. You were like, I saw Busted. Have you seen Busted?
Yeah, and he was like, no.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
My mom's picking me up.
Literally. He was like, yeah, I'm 17 next week. I'm my first driving lesson. We were like, oh, kill me.
Oh, God.
Kill me.
I don't even know how to drive.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
No, I don't know how to drive.
Wow, okay.
Just don't need to know, so I don't know.
What? Okay. It's good skill to have, though.
For what?
Getting around.
When would I afford a car?
What? Good point.
Yeah. See, I saved money my whole teenage years because all you losers were paying for insurance. And
what did you do with it?
Saved to move here.
Oh.
And now I have such a great life. I made a really good decision.
It's funny because all you do is actually complain about being here. So,
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
No, I'm living the dream. You wouldn't understand. Right. So you're 28.
Yeah.
Is that relevant?
Yeah, it is relevant. So
Okay.
I was born in 1995. Great year. Toy Story came out,
Yeah, great film.
which is a fact, but not one of my facts, but it's a great film.
Okay, I was gonna say,
So
true.
my facts are all things that happened in the 90s.
Okay.
Okay. So I need you to decide whether what I say happened or didn't. Basically.
Now, see, this is a good one because the 90s is a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
But I was there for only about, realistically, 3 years of it. 3 and 2 months of it.
So, do you remember much of the 90s?
No, I don't think of any cognitive memories before the age of 5, to be honest.
Okay, so this could be tricky for you, I reckon.
Okay, whatever. I'm into it. I'm going to
All
win
right.
this one. I need to win, so I'm going to win.
Okay, so let's crack on with fact number 1.
Ready.
So this is a space fact for you.
I love space.
We love space. We love space. So in 1994, the Soviet Union's Mir space station, so before the International Space Station, the Soviets had one, and they had a problem in 1994 in that it was infested with geckos. Okay? So just hold that in your mind for a minute. So basically scientists... In space. Geckos in space. Scientists have sent geckos up to space to study their reproductive habits in microgravity. So interestingly, sidebar, the Mir space station was in a low Earth orbit. International Space Station is in a higher Earth orbit. So Mir space station didn't have zero gravity because it was still affected by the Earth's gravity, but obviously it was still in free fall. So there was microgravity.
Okay, I meant
So not quite zero gravity, but less gravity.
Okay, because I was going to say this is bullshit until now.
So due to a power failure, the station's climate control failed and the geckos escaped from the containers. So for a time, these geckos were just freely just bouncing about the Mir space station.
God, that really is the dream, isn't it? Just floating about.
A lovely time, yeah.
No idea where I am.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
idea what's going on.
So it's one of the only known instances of reptiles in space.
Oh.
Now, they did capture them all. Obviously, I think they were only in space for a couple of days. Only freely in the space station for a couple of days. They captured them all. The mission continued. The Mir space station stayed in low Earth orbit until 2001 when Russia decommissioned it.
Right.
Number 1 for you.
That sounds so ludicrous. So I think it's true. I just feel like we're obviously our good friend ChatGPT would have helped you there, but it's just such a weird one to include because it sounds so weird.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's probably true, but that's where I'm at the moment.
Okay.
Well, I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. How great would that be?
Yeah.
Just sort of bouncing about the
have the
space station
geckos.
trying to catch some geckos.
So, I mean, I don't know your knowledge of space, but obviously when you're in space, that can really fuck up your body. Like when and they've been up there ages and they come out and their muscle mass is gone.
Yeah.
Is it really ethical to bring animals up there? Because obviously they just sent that first dog up there and just left her up there. Laika. She left her up there forever, which is a horrible, tragic story. But is that ethical to just bring a gecko up there and they've no idea we're there? But is it ethical to bring them anywhere? They live in your houses. No, do they? Would you own a gecko?
I wouldn't personally, but I know people who do.
That was more of a generalized, not you personally.
Oh, right.
But
yeah, you can, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's one of the lizards you can have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously,
There's a lot more questions than I thought I was going to ask there about geckos.
They were studying their reproductive cycles that you can't really, you could do it with humans, but it's a bit it's a bit weird, isn't it? So obviously, if you're studying how an animal reproduces in microgravity, what you're not going to do is send 2 cosmonauts.
They must have similar reproductive organs to ourselves.
Maybe. I wouldn't know. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Shall I go on to fact number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the mental image there.
No, you really sort of dwelled on that for a bit longer than I thought you would.
I just really like space.
Fact number 2. This is a great one. I love this one.
Okay.
So this happened a year earlier, 1993. A woman from Virginia in the United States named Lorena Bobbitt. She was fed up with her husband, who was reportedly quite aggressive and abusive towards her. He was called John Wayne Bobbitt. She went into his room in the middle of the night, cut off his penis with a kitchen knife while he was sleeping. I'd imagine he probably woke up at that point. She then got into the car with his penis in her hand, drove a few miles away, tossed it into a field. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's where it gets a bit weird. She then phoned 911 and was like, yeah, I've chopped off my husband's penis.
Yeah.
She helped them find it in this field, and then surgeons reattached it in a 9-hour operation. Reattached it to John Wayne. Then
there's more.
You want more? I got more.
Yeah.
He then went on to star in porn movies. And you're going to love the titles of some of these movies. One of them was Frankenpenis. The other,
Bit obvious.
John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut.
Oh, nice.
Do we like that?
I like that one. Multiple meanings there. Enjoy that. Okay. This is going to sound weird if this is the fake fact, but I think I've heard that story before.
Okay.
But if this is the fake fact, then what have I heard?
We had a kid on our road when we were growing up, and the story was that was it his brother? Was it him? No, the story was that he locked himself in the downstairs toilet and cut off his penis with a pair of scissors. That was the story.
Well, he just didn't.
No, but that was the story. And that's what everyone...
As if it's that easy to do, like.
Yeah.
Well, they say that this is very... But you have the power in your teeth to bite off your own finger, but it's your brain won't let you do it.
I've heard that.
So, like, you're not going to do that to your penis, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't think a scissors could do the job, but, like, something obviously can get through it. She was able to slice. Well, she probably used, like, a machete or something.
She used a kitchen knife.
Oh, a kitchen knife.
Yeah. And then just chucked it out the window.
How do you not, like, stop her before that happened? I don't know. Okay. If that's the fake fact, then I'm going to have to figure out what I heard.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone's heard a rumor like something like that, like what you're saying about the boy that cut off his penis. Everyone's heard something. Everyone knows someone who's also like injured themselves down there as well. That was a rumor around every school that someone injured themselves somehow.
Yeah.
In some like horrifically embarrassing way. But okay, I think that one's true.
Okay.
So this next one.
Two. Okay. Here is number 3. This is a Lion King fact now.
Oh, I love The Lion King.
Which came out in 1994. Categorically best film ever made.
All these facts before I was born.
Yeah, but that's okay. Oh, God, yeah, you were born before. Actually, I was born after The Lion King as well.
I was born in 1996, November. So.
Okay, didn't ask, but okay. So.
Mark it on your calendar.
Lion King fact. Came out in 1994. Best film ever made. But did you know the song Be Prepared?
Yeah.
That Scar sings? Well, a lot of Scar's singing voice is actually Winnie the Pooh.
Same voice actor.
So Jeremy Irons, who plays Scar, he lost his voice during recording of that song. So Jim Cummings, who voices Winnie the Pooh, but also voices Ed the Gopher in Lion King. He's the little mole thing who comes up and warns Zazu that there's hyenas in the Pride Lands. It said about 11 minutes into the film, if you want to go and scrub to that point.
Okay, I haven't seen that in a while.
He jumped in and finished off his vocal for Be Prepared.
Right place, right time. Do you know what I mean? Just be, you want me to hop in? I'm getting in the booth. He's already in.
Yeah.
That's very good. Well, that happened on High School Musical. You know the first
Jim Cummings?
No, Winnie the Pooh didn't make an appearance actually in High School Musical, believe it or not. But Zac Efron doesn't sing in the first one.
Yeah.
And he didn't. That's why he didn't go on the High School Musical tour.
Because he couldn't really sing.
Because he couldn't sing at that point. He couldn't sing the high notes. He could sing.
Well, I suppose
they'd
written the songs before they'd cast it.
Yeah.
Whereas in second and third, they wrote the songs for his voice.
Yeah, so it was too high for him. So Drew Seeley had to sing the first one, and then
she even knows the name. Look at that.
Oh yeah, get me a fact sheet on High School Musical. I'm all over that like a rash. Honestly, iconic films. But so he did the tour, and then Zac Efron's done a lot to prove that he can sing since then. To be fair. It's like every musical he's offered, he's like, I need to get rid of the Drew Seeley. He's right here behind me at all times. So yeah, okay. God, they're all a bit weirdly. Well, no, the last one's just believable.
Yeah, I suppose it is believable. I think that what makes it quite odd is that it's Winnie the Pooh's voice is very different to Scar's voice.
Yeah,
but Jim Cummings is a very talented voice actor. He's done loads of different voices.
Yeah, so he'd be very good at doing that. Yeah. Singing as well. Oh God, they're all very different facts.
Thank you.
Do I think there was geckos in space? Do I think a woman cut off a man's penis and then it got reattached? Or do I think that Winnie the Pooh sang for Scar? That's your roundup?
That's my roundup. Where are you at?
They're just so different, like. I just really think the penis thing is real. There's always something penis related on these episodes. Okay, I'm definitely gonna lose this. That's actually really annoying. I don't think the geckos were in space.
Okay.
I think that sounds like something ChatGPT would make up.
Right.
So I don't think that they were in space.
So that's your final answer?
That's my final. Wait, did you use ChatGPT for this?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't.
Don't be silly.
God, he's really the other host of this, isn't he? Okay, I'm going gecko.
Okay. So it's 4-3 at the moment, isn't it?
I love,
so if you
I
get
love
this,
the way you build suspense.
Oh, we've got to build this suspense. So if you get this right, we're equalised.
Ooh, and then we have an episode each to do. Okay.
So that could really put the cat amongst the pigeons.
Sure. Just tell me if it's true. Tell me if it's true.
You're right.
Yes!
Yeah, you're right.
I know ChatGPT. I know his little ways.
So weirdly,
yes.
ChatGPT gave this to me and presented it as if it was like a real fact. Do you remember I spoke to you about
It does
this
get
a couple
sly
of
like
weeks
that.
before.
Yeah, that happened to me as well.
And I just kept going another, and then it gave me this one, and I thought that's amazing.
That's
if that's a real
yeah.
fact, that's really gonna screw Susan up because she's gonna think that's fake.
And you know,
I just went, and you love space, so I just went, is that true? And it went, no, I do apologise for the confusion. I've given you something that's false. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I have asked it before. Oh, can you tell me something? Because it would tell me like facts that it thinks it's funny and it's really not funny and it's like really like boring. Yeah. And I'd be like, can you tell me something that's like quite out there that almost sounds fake and it doesn't understand that way that people speak yet? And obviously like the whole point of ChatGPT is it's slowly taking in the way we speak to it and then it's learning. It's like, you know, do you know it's the I'm not a robot thing? You have to click all the green lights.
Capture thing.
Yeah, the capture thing. That's just training AI to be better. So eventually it can do it itself. Or I think I heard that somewhere. I don't know if that's true. But like eventually it'll be able to understand us when we say, oh, I want something that's a bit out there, a bit mad. But right now it's like mad, angry, out there, space.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like it's not getting us.
Doesn't get it. No. Well, I mean, you've outsmarted it, so well done you.
Yeah. She's back in the game.
She's back in the game.
Back in the game. On your birthday.
Wow,
happy birthday. When you blow out the candles, your birthday cake tonight, I want you to think about this moment.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll think about you.
Yeah.
Say that. Yeah, so the Lion King fact is true. So Jim Cummings did do some of the singing voice for Scar and Be Prepared. And the woman in Virginia did cut off her husband's penis, throw it into a field and got it attached.
I heard that before.
And then he became a porn star. When did you say your birthday was again? November?
30th of November 1996.
Fine. I'm just going to see if I can find one of his videos for you for a little birthday present.
Classic. I'll post that on your Facebook
what do you
wall.
prefer? John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut or Frank and Penis?
I feel like Frank and Penis is going to have a story.
I think he did a Frank and Penis too, so maybe there's a bit of canon.
Yeah. Love that for him. Duology. Get it.
Okay.
So we're done?
We're done. So that's enough of that.
Can I go home?
Fine. We're equal for now.
2
episodes left of the series.
Yeah. My last episode next week.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you
ready?
Exciting.
I'm going to pick a topic that I know you know little about because it's game time now.
Okay.
This really is into the last stretch. So I'm going to pick a topic I know that's going to fuck you up.
Okay. Well, I look forward to hearing what that might be.
Yeah, I know literally everything, so I hope possibly get me.
Yeah.
But I'll get you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I assume you're not going to tell me now because I've got a week now to go and research whatever it is. Or have you not even decided yet?
Oh, well, I guess we'll never know.
All right. Okay. Whatever.
I haven't decided yet. I have no idea.
Fine. We'll just finish the podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We're at Big Fact Pod. Also, you can get in touch with us via email, bigfactpodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. All of our episodes are on all the streaming sites. And of course, you can watch us on YouTube and you can wish Tom happy birthday in the YouTube comments if you feel like it.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, you can if you want. I'll probably forget. So someone should remember. No,
my
it's
mum might. She won't.
She won't. It's my calendar.
It is in your calendar, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm a good friend. Well.
All right. Well, I've been Tom Willits.
I've been Susan Owen.
And this is the Big Fact Podcast.